How's everyone doing today? Yes? Okay, well, my name is Chosen Blakey, and I'm the founder of Pharoah Analytics. And I'm going to start with a story. I believe that everyone here in this room, everyone in this room, including you, have a natural born talent, a gift. Mine is reading. In school, we had accelerated reading programs, and we could read books, get quizzes, and get points. Well, at the private schools that I went to, those prizes were really cool, but I had a problem. How was I going to outread all the other kids in my grade and in third, fourth, and fifth as well? Well, that's when my ability kicked in. I realized that I could read the back of a book, read the prologue, and hypothesize all of the answers on the quiz. So, of course, I used all my talents for evil. I broke all the school records at these schools, read 1 million books, and got in first place in every single accelerated reading program ever. Fast forward to high school, I took the ACT and got 32 in the reading section, placing the top 1% in the nation. We took those same skills and principles and we started Pharoah Analytics off of 4 foundational truths. 1, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. 2, everything is energy. 3, in order to understand something, you must observe its fundamental truths. And 4, energy is relative to that system. I'm personally invested into the environment and personally invested into Las Vegas's ecosystem. And currently, right now, we are consuming more water than we're putting in. We're pumping waters out the river, which requires power. That power emits pollution. You have an exponential crisis at your hands when it takes energy to get from one source to another, and that output is pollution. In come the silver line. We eliminate electricity, or we eliminate pumps by gravity. We eliminate pollution with gravity. And we eliminate the extra costs associated with transporting water from one source to another with gravity. Starting at a higher elevation and going to a lower elevation, imagine this, an underground pipeline, the water moves by itself. We put a turbine inside that pipe, we generate electricity, carbon-free. Everything is controlled by AI, down from the propellers to how the water moves, to the velocity, to the pressure, to optimize that kinetic extraction. And we're not doing this to destroy the entire system. I don't believe in building technology on top of technology. I believe in building technology to integrate and optimize. All of our pipe sensors are modular, which means they can be built and expanded by demand. And it can currently integrate into any infrastructure there is. And of course, the energy sector is big. I don't have to tell you how much money you can make here. Everyone knows that there's money in energy and water. We generate revenue multiple different ways, but here's the 3 main ways. Electricity sales. By the constant flow of water, we generate electricity. We're projecting to get to about 30 megawatts, which could possibly power up to 30, 40,000 homes here in this city. We want to share in the cost savings with Las Vegas. Currently, there's millions of dollars being sourced from Lake Mead and Colorado River. We want to share in that. Every dollar or every water sourced through the Silver Line reduces that cost. And since we don't create any type of pollution and we're effectively reducing carbon, we can sell carbon credits on the market. The biggest thing here is the environment. My mission is simple. Let's leave this place better for the kids and the future generation that are going to inherit this earth. There's 2 things that are important to every single person here, and that's oxygen and water. Right now, more people are more important about the clothes they have on their bodies, or the shoes they have on their feet, or the jobs they have, or what other people think about them. None of that matters if you can't breathe, and none of that matters if you can't have water. Our bodies are made of 70% of water. That should tell you everything we need to know in terms of where our focus should be with our resources and energy. Silver Line, we can eliminate the 200,000 of CO2 per year, which is equivalent to 44,000 cars removed and 3.5 million trees grown. I think that speaks for itself. And that's me. I'm the founder of Pharoah Analytics. There's supposed to be a video here. There's a video here. So I want to leave today with just a simple statement. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Marvel, but I'm really big into comics. And Tony Stark always said, leave a place better than you found it. And that's exactly what we plan on doing here at Pharoah Analytics. Each and every one of you needs clean water, clean energy. If you guys have kids, what's this planet going to be like in 40 to 50 years? And can you honestly look at your kid and say, you might have a planet here? I have a kid. I have two. I have a 2-year-old who's a daughter who's going on 30, and I have a 4-year-old who's 5, my son. And I want to make sure that they at least have access to these resources. And if I can't get the project out, if it's not perfect, that's great. The goal is to try. Thank you.
Thank you. I didn't even have to call you up. You need help bringing this? Okay.
Okay, so Maggie, you're not going to start, right? So I can.
No, you'll have to give me an indication when you're starting.
Okay. Okay, everybody. So like Chosen said, by the way, great presentation. Life is about energy. So everybody's kind of sitting back, kind of slumped, not really great posture. So I want to give a couple gifts to improve your posture, okay? So as I'm talking, grab a piece of paper. You're going to write a number, 2 numbers between 1 and 100. One is for this gift right here. This is a foam roller. And then the other one is for a wiggle seat, okay? After I present, I can explain how to use it. So 2 numbers, okay? 1 through 100. Now, as you're writing the number down, I want you to all do shoulder rolls and get some energy going, okay? I want you guys to energize yourself, because if you have more energy, then you can produce more. And I know she's trying to take a picture, and I'm not going to let her. Okay. All right.
You'd have to take the phone away from her.
Any number between 1 and 99 and 2 times. And then we'll do it. You have to write it down on a piece of paper. And then we'll do it after, because I don't want to take too much time. Okay. How do I do the thing? Is forward. Okay. Okay. All right. I can see your time. I'm ready, Maggie.
Yeah, but, all right. Are you green?
Pardon me?
Yeah, or we're both green.
Are we good?
Yes. We're good.
Okay.
Go right
Oh,
in.
did you start? Okay.
No, I haven't started. You've got to say the name of your company and your name, and then I
Okay.
start.
Hey, everybody. My name is Dr. Edward Cunningham, and my company is Attivo Products. Okay. I've been a chiropractor for almost 32 years, and in 2013, I became a certified strength and conditioning specialist. That's like a university or pro team level, kind of like an athletic trainer. In 2017, I became a USA Level 2 certified weightlifting coach, 1 step below the national level of coaching. I'm not pursuing that right now. And in 2019, I became a Mayo Clinic coach trained wellness coach. So I have kind of a lot of things in my toolbox, okay? And the problem that I'm addressing is, okay, this is the solution right here, okay? This pillow I've given to 32 patients. I used it myself. Unbelievable. You'll never sleep better. Every single person I've given it to, they're like, Doc, I feel great. I'm never going to come back and see you. Now, the problem is on Amazon, the pillowcases for that, you can't find them. I've ordered 10 pillowcases. This one was organic cotton. You can see it's nylon. It's essentially worthless, and it was $14.99 for 2. So I went and had custom-made pillowcases by my local clothing tailor, you know, like the cleaners. They built them. They totally extorted me for money to do it. It was great. It was like a skit from Seinfeld. Oh, you want a pillowcase? That'll be $50. All right. So there's a lot of research into what the solution is. The solution is this proprietary technology, which is embedded with silver. It has a proven 99.9% microbial kill rate in 59 minutes to go 99. And then you can see here, 40 minutes, it's less, okay? I have exclusive rights to produce these custom pillowcases, the fabric. I'm working in partnership with Marcus White, who's the OneWell founder. OneWell has secured a 30-year exclusive distribution agreement for this fabric with the embedded proprietary technology. So I just said that they're permanently antimicrobial. They've been tested ISO 18184, certified from Torbell Labs. We'll get there to the end. This is just more information about the solution. Approximately 7.6 of the fibers in the fabric are embedded with the technology, which is 1 in 13 fibers. This is my mock-up. This is what I built at home. This is called a duvet stitch, which is very nice. There's no zipper. It's very comfortable, okay? What is our target market? The antimicrobial market is estimated to be as high as 15.2 billion per year. The serviceable available market, addressing online sales only, estimated 1.8 billion. And our sales goal, our big goal would be 1,000 units per month on Amazon. What is our competition? So this one is really great. I bought a number of these. I've bought these pillows for family members. This is an organic cotton pillowcase. However, it's really the thing that you put on your pillow before the pillowcase. It's like the pillowcase cover. You all use those? You put the thing and then you put the pillowcase, right? So it's a two-step process, right? So this is great, but it's not a pillowcase with, 600 or 800 beautiful cotton. That's what we're doing, okay? What's the business model? We're essentially doing a beta test, and we're only going to sell on Amazon during beta. Marcus White, my partner in this endeavor, has vast experience creating Amazon stores, which is where we're going to sell. We're testing the market. We're going to do 250 units, and we're going to see what happens. So, estimated time frame to start sales May or June. His supplier, we were all ready to go in November over in India, but that deal worked. That deal fell through, okay? You have to buy 3,000 to 5,000 yards of fabric on a huge bolt. It weighs like a ton. So that's a lot of fabric. We don't know if we need 40,000 pillowcases just yet. Okay, so I'm being a little prudent, a little conservative. Now, about energy, okay? Thank you, because segueing, everything is about energy. Our posture is about energy. We're gonna get there. I'm watching the time. Dr. Roger Sperry, 90% of the stimulation and nutrition to the brain is generated by movement. Therefore, if your posture is like this, how's your energy going to be? Pretty low, right? You can try a test. Hunch over like this, try to take a deep breath in, sit up straight, try to take a deep breath in. That's a practical test, okay? So, what's better? Now, physiologically, what's happening in this neck, the spinal cord is actually being stretched. That decreases energy, and that's a proven scientific fact, as Chosen and I discussed. For every 15 degrees, which is right here, I'm like a human compass after 32 years as a chiropractor. 15 degrees, your head doubles in weight. Who has seen a teenager texting, I'm not even gonna put my neck, but they put it like here? Your head weighs 4 times its strength. So is it a wonder later that you have back pain, headaches, all these different symptoms, low energy? It's not a surprise. So what is my goal? This is my team. She's my scientist. I met at Startup Nevada in Reno, fall of 2023. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Marcus White, proprietary owner of the fabric, and then me over there. And that's my contact. And thank you so much. That's my presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Xing. I'm here to present you with Smart Careers, your personalized AI career coach. So while growing up and growing old, have you ever experienced any difficulties finding a career that fits your interests? Did you have any professionals help you navigate through that process? Did you know that any careers that could maximize your strengths? Well, thinking about those questions in your head, what I can tell you is a typical career development process involves these 3 steps. Assessment is getting to know about yourself, knowing who you are, your personality, your interests, and then your strengths. Getting to know about the careers, let's explore different career options, and then get some hands-on experience about what it feels like, and then make an informed career decision with all the information you gathered. What I can tell you is, currently for the assessments, there's over 100 career assessment tools out there. And do you know what the tools are best for yourself? And then also all of them, the tools there's no diagnostic function to it. So that means that you get results, you get some insights about yourself, and then there's no steps further, and there's no diagnostic about it. For the career exploration, I believe many of us have gone through the trials and errors. that's pretty much, we just figure out everything ourselves. There's no professionals out there giving us a comprehensive career guidance. And for the decision making, with all the information pieces scattered around, and everything is fragmented, it's really difficult to make sense out of it. So what I'm here to present with you is a streamlined career comprehensive platform that will give you targeted and diagnostic assessments and personalized exploration activities and a 360-degree AI career coach. So what you see on the bottom right is a prototype I have for a diagnostic report, what it looks like. So 3 individuals take the same test. Instead of getting a score, you see each of them have a profile of their own. And although they would get the same reports and scores on the traditional test, this diagnostic test tells you further like where they are. For example, here they have different levels of issues with concerns. And this is a test about career indecision. So what we can do with diagnostic report is we'll be able to build individual career profiles, and that will showcase your strengths, your weakness, and your interests, and everything else. So according to OpenAI, we're looking at the US market, and the total accessible market is about 5 billion. And this is considering all the schools, workforce development boards, and the public libraries. They offer the career development platforms and tools for their students and the people who are looking for employment. If you're looking at the serviceable market, it will be like about 20% of it. And the sum will be 50 to 150 million for the accessible market. For a business model, we're mostly looking at prescription pricing. We're gonna patent all the assessment tools we're gonna invent, and then also the algorithm we use to do the diagnostic assessment. And so the schools, workforce boards, and libraries, the good thing about this is there are federal fundings, such as the library system, media grants, and the Perkins 5, that's for career technical education. And then the WIOA is for the workforce development boards, development grants. So those grants can pay for the subscription. So for the competition, our key, this is not an exclusive list, but the key competitors in the field, Career One Stop is a Department of Labor sponsored program. All of these platforms have all-in-one career development resources with assessments and then the exploration activities, as well as the extensive career resources. They offer at a competitive pricing, about average out would be like $10 to $15 per person. What we offer is, what they don't have is a diagnostic assessment, the AI career coach, and this holistic process with targeted career interventions and personalized career exploration experience. So the sales, I think this is what I believe is how we reach out to market. So we will actually directly outreach to school leaders, workforce development board executive directors, establish a partnership with our government agencies, and pilot the program perhaps in the first 2 years to gather enough data. And for marketing, mostly digital marketing, and attend to events and conferences. This is currently me. I'm a workforce education professor at the R1 research institution. I have publications on the diagnostic assessment, school to work transition, and career information system. So I have established a reputation in this field. So that we're asking for 1 million to cover the research and development cost and the sales and business. So that's my contact. Thank you, everyone. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this opportunity. My presentation this afternoon is called The Spirit of the Islands for Your Celebration. Wrong button. Okay. Banana leaves play an important role in Filipino and other Southeast Asian cuisines. We use it in 101 ways. We use it to wrap our food in, to fold it a certain way so that we can eat out of it. You use it as a liner, as shown, to display the food in the best possible way. But to recreate the authentic experience, because of the time it takes from banana leaves to get into the Asian stores, there's some kind of deterioration. So you have to do some things. You have to do a selection. You have to clean and to put it on top of a flame. Putting it on top of a flame is the one that brings the suppleness back so that you can use it whatever way you can. So we acknowledge the problem. Prepping the frozen banana leaf for use is very tedious. Our solution brings a vibrant product line of disposable party wear, to-go food packaging, and complementary merchandise, designed to bring the warmth, beauty, and energy of the islands to every occasion. It's a competitive advantage. It has a unique cultural appeal to Filipino Americans. It is eco-friendly alternative to plastic plates, and the convenience factor over traditional banana leaves because there's no prepping time, and the potential for expansion to other Asian and Latin American cuisines. This is how we stack up against the competition. We go to Costco, to get Dixie for 100, the retail price for 100 packets, $10.74, but no cultural relatability. We go to a place called Party Center and found these printed blades, a little bit higher in price. Maybe you can relate to it. You're British. I'm saying that in a kind of sarcastic way. And our product relates to Asian and other ethnicities. The price is a little bit higher, understandably, because we go through the prototyping and the manufacturer didn't want to do it at first without us backing it up with a minimum order quantity order. So we bit the bullet, we ordered it. But first, let me present our market. The total market valued at 20 billion Asian American food market in the US, with 4.2 million Filipino Americans living in the US, constantly growing. Our SAM, 2.1 million Filipino Americans who regularly cook traditional meals, valued at 500 million market for Filipino food products in the US, currently being supported by Filipino exporters and American-based importers in Asian and Filipino stores. Our traction. The start of our collection has already created this momentum. We have completed product development with functional prototypes, as I mentioned. If you go to the snack counter, we have presented our samples with some snacks. You're welcome to it. We have a pre-selling campaign in 2 events that are coming up in April and May. And we are going to do continuous trade show participation and e-commerce strategy. We have to set up an Amazon storefront to tap into their vast customer base. Marketing strategy. Filipino Americans are big in platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We know how to handle that, and we're doing that with our other projects. We will establish partnerships with Filipino American influencers, event organizers, chefs, caterers, and restaurant suppliers. And we will continue to have presence at Filipino cultural events and food festivals. I'm asking a decent ask of 29,000, 10,000 of which will go to inventory and product development. The product development will be handled by our graphic design company because if you look at it, it's basically a graphic design project. And we have allotted 7,000 for legal because we need to copyright. And all of this is really intended for a 1-year operation to expand marketing efforts and develop new product variations. This is the team, myself, my wife. We're currently the owners of Luna Design, which is the graphic design company. I myself also is the president of the Filipino American Chamber of Commerce of Greater Nevada. And my wife sits in the board, and she's an active member of the American Institute of Graphic Arts. The creative plant will be an independent LLC once this gets going. And the vision is to bring warmth, beauty, and energy to the islands every occasion. Thank you very much.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tenniel. I'm the founder of the Cool Girlies Craft Club. So I'll start by asking a question. When was the last time you made a new friend that you actually hang out with regularly? Maybe you have made one recently, or maybe you haven't made one in a long time. Science and research actually tells us that the average American hasn't made a new friend in the last 5 years. The Surgeon General has actually said that we are in a loneliness epidemic. Through his research, he has said that the stress of loneliness on your body is equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. We are in a public health crisis era. I think a lot of this problem really stems from the lack of places outside of home and outside of work to run into and meet new people. We no longer have the proximity of school to kind of put us in like a frequent environment where we can see people, which is essential to building friendships. Also, there are places like gyms and cafes and classes, but those are more transactional and not really designed for friendship. And especially in Vegas, we live in the suburbs. We're not a walkable city. It kind of gets rid of your opportunities to have chance encounters with people. So my solution is to create a monthly pop-up craft and social event club. So it's a monthly event where the crafts are basically, the materials and goods are provided by me. They're really easy, like super low barrier to entry, like scrapbooking, vision boarding, something everyone can do. It kind of keeps your hands busy as you talk to and meet new people. And the social part is really thoughtfully designed and built to boost connections. So what do I mean by that? So we have name tags, kind of help reduce anxiety around meeting new people. I call them vibe starters, but they're basically like a cooler name for icebreakers. So we just go around and like answer a question. It kind of helps to like get to know the other person you're sitting with. Conversation starter cards on the table, as well as the pre-event profile guide. So you can kind of see like who's going to be there and what the vibe is like, as well as an unstructured mingle time. So size of the market, I'm going by this criteria, all ages, women, interested in craft events and social events. So the TAM is looking at USA, 2.27 billion. SAM is looking at Southwest states, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado at 131.6 million, and the SOM is Las Vegas at 536,000. As for the business model, so it'll be a premium event ticket at $75 a person, and this is because a lot of my problem solving and engineering on how to boost connections between people is going into this as like a curated social experience. Hopefully everyone gets to walk away with new connections that they meet, and also a take-home craft, as well as materials and refreshments provided by me. And in the future, I want to expand to merchandising, corporate events, bachelorette parties, and membership. As for competition, so what really sets my business apart from the other craft groups that exist here in Vegas is that I really focus on the social aspect. So most of their groups is focused on the crafts. So I really drill into like the name tags, the icebreakers, vibe starters, pre-event profile guides, and the competition starter cards. As for traction, so I actually held my first MVP event while I was in the business incubator. I sold that event out within the first 2 hours of posting it on Reddit. I also had 80 plus signups for a new event newsletter within the 24 hours that I posted that post. I had tons of people here, you can't really see it, but they were thanking me for starting this, and they were saying that they've always been looking for something like this, but they haven't been able to find it. And they're just really excited for the event. So I did host the event. I got feedback from the participants. I had nearly a 5-star rating from everyone. 80% said that they found someone that they would want to hang out with again, and 100% said that they felt very comfortable and welcomed. As for the team, just me, solo founder. Why me? I was a software engineer, so the problem solving really helps with the business aspect. I was also president of my sorority while I was at UNLV, so I have a lot of experience bringing people together. Also, I just love hosting and just having everyone together. As for the ask, just 10K just to kind of get me to scale to the next step over the next 6 months. 45% will be spent on the venues. So where am I going to be hosting these monthly? And 20% on crafts and goodies, as well as 35% on marketing sales through influencer, TikTok, IG. And that's it. Thank you so much. You can scan if you're interested in the future events.
All right, so for those who don't know, my name is Asha Brown, and I am the founder of Spik'd Slushee, which we are looking to transform the Las Vegas slushie scene. Our vision is we are passionate about creating innovative, mouthwatering slushies that inspire smiles and create memorable experiences for our customers and our community. So join us in creating a refreshingly fun experience because I'm fun, I promise. All right, ooh, my fingers are fun too. So the current condition and the problem. So if you've taken a walk down Fremont or you even went down the strip, you'll see businesses like Fat Tuesday or Purple Zebra or even 7-Eleven where there's not really much variety when it comes to flavors, taste. You can't alter it. Once you have it, that's it. And you can mix your flavors, but you can't necessarily combine the taste to fit your personal flavor profile. So what we have here, it's a little off, but so we have limited in customization and limiting customer choices and stifling market growth. We have consumers are dissatisfied with the low quality ingredients used in existing slushing products, such as high fructose corn syrups and artificial dyes. That we agree on, Oscar. And the lack of complex experiences. So outside of mixing a bunch of flavors, that's where it kind of stops for you. So with Spik'd Slushee, we aim to offer over 50 flavors with both sugar and sugar-free options so that it can fit the dietary needs of those, who just want to go out on the strip and have a fun time, but those who also have underlying health concerns like diabetes, or my son, he's autistic and he cannot have sugar or he'll have a Tasmanian devil running around. It also fits the needs for him as well. So the frozen beverage market in general globally would be up to about 18.5 billion. Well, they're looking to get to about 18.5 billion by 2030, offering significant opportunities for innovative and quality focused brands. The total population of Nevada as of right now is 3.2 million, with the tourist industry, at right around 42 million as of 2024, with the average person consuming right around 3 to 4 slushies a year, with with a total annual consumption at right around 12.8 million. I keep saying billion because, I want the big bucks. And with the average price of a slushie being right around $4 to $12, we are looking for to capture about 10% of the total market at 15 million. And just drew a blank, sorry guys. And our SAM would be at right around 30 million. This is like what I was explaining a little bit earlier. We have our competitive brands. They're not necessarily the same as Spik'd Slushee because they do not offer sugar-free options for their customers, nor do they offer inclusions such as fruit poppers, which can be offered in sugar-free or added sugar based off of your dietary needs, and sugar-free candy as well. And our go-to-market, we are looking to use marketing mediums such as social media, local events, and online ordering. And all of these numbers are preliminary. I shot for the sky within the, oh, that's me. within the next 5 years, we're looking to reach about 40 million in regards to our brick and mortar stores being able to offer catering. As I mentioned, online ordering, whether it's coming in store for pickup or having it delivered. And then we also want to try to create a freestyle slushie machine. So similar to how Coca-Cola has their freestyle machines where you can pick the base of Sprite or Coca-Cola, and then you can add strawberry, vanilla, wild cherry, whatever your heart's desire. We want to try to offer the same thing, but in a slushie form. Most of our business would be business to consumer, but with the freestyle slushie machines, we do look to partner with other businesses and restaurants like Wendy's, like Coca-Cola has Wendy's and McDonald's and things of that nature. The team is myself as of right now. A little bit about me. Even though I'm terrified of speaking publicly, I am a licensed Nevada real estate agent. I also am an event planner, and when I'm able to choose my client, I can talk all day. And I am out of time, but we are looking to raise about $100,000 in our seed round. This would go for hiring, working capital, and market growth. And this is a little bit of our roadmap to success, which would be launch and branding, market expansion, product innovation, and customer engagement. And this is the final page. That's a little off, but Spik'd Slushee is the brand. Thank you so much for your time.